I picked up the phone and I called some of my friends who are black and brown. I called people of color and I just started asking some questions. And I was stunned by the stories that people who I had relationship with started to tell me. One of the gentlemen actually married Ashley and I. So I'm not talking about just people I had met and never heard from again. I'm talking about people I knew had ongoing relationship and starting to hear stories of things that they had experienced or walked through. And I was stunned by it. One of my friends told me he was standing in his front yard one day at a house he had lived at for years. He's standing in his front yard. He is on the phone with somebody. And the next thing he knows, sirens come whirling through the neighborhood. And like anybody else, he's going, what's going on? Next thing he knows, someone is throwing him into the hood of his car in front of his house. I don't know what you pay on your mortgage. That's a lot of money to get thrown on the hood of the car. Why? Because someone in the neighborhood didn't recognize him. And I'm just telling you, when you think that that's any problem, I ain't never been thrown on the hood of a car. I ain't never gone through that. It just shook me. There's some stuff. So I called and I just started asking questions. I wanted to get informed. I wanted to know what the experience was like. I'm not always doing that. This isn't every Tuesday for me, but when things flare up, I have a tendency to just get on the phone. I want to know what people are feeling and thinking and what's going on. The other thing that I did is I started to order some books. I started to order books, most of those books being from people who I don't agree with anything these people say. But I wanted to hear. I wanted to learn. I wanted to know. And I don't necessarily recommend that for everybody, but for me it was very helpful. I ordered more than I read. Amen. Just like you do. You know, y'all got a bunch of books that are not got nice clean pages on them at the house. Amen.